background and update what's going on within the city of Baltimore. Our first night with the curfew, with the help of many agencies, state police, the National Guard. We have deployed throughout the city as a whole. No major events earlier in the evening. We had a group march down into the downtown area to City Hall. We had no major issues with that. We had a small group within that group of about 4 to 5 people that we stopped and had a conversation with, but allowed them to proceed on. That group had no issues. Very proud of them. They came down, did the First Amendment rights, and went back and returned to the area that they had come from. You saw the activity that took place at Pennsylvania in North. They're, again, very, very pleased with the community and the citizens and the residents there policing themselves. There was music, there was dance, people had the conversations. We had officers stationed out there, but it was a very good event for the day. Congressman Elijah Cummings was out there. He was talking to the crowd. A lot of the 300 men were out talking to the crowd, making sure that they're quiet. The mayor was at different places throughout the city today, making sure that she was seen and having a number of different meetings with community people. Just a background after the events today, we've had 2 arrests for looting in the Central District. We've had 1 arrest for disorderly conduct in the Eastern District. Also, we had 1 officer had a drive-by brandishing of a weapon in the same Eastern District within the last 30 minutes. In the Western District, where that's north in Pennsylvania, in that area, we've had about approximately 7 arrests. In totality in the city, after our curfew went up, we've had about 10 total arrests. I get reports from the organization that we do not have a lot of activity or movement throughout the city as a whole, so the curfew is, in fact, working as the mayor had called. One of the interesting things today that I just kind of happened by and where I answer any questions is that as I exited the building to go to a meeting today, we had pretty close to about 12 to 15 young adults waiting in line to become police officers at the Baltimore Police Department. In light of the activities and issues, I asked them, are you still willing and able and wanting? They were very much enthusiastic and excited about becoming members of the Baltimore Police Department, which says a lot. Again, tonight, I think the biggest thing is that citizens are safe. The city is stable. We hope to maintain it that way. We are going to place the National Guard out at North in Pennsylvania, probably for approximately a 2 to 3 block radius to sustain that area and stabilize it and make sure that everything is okay and residents are safe. Is there any, are there a couple questions that I can answer for you?
About the injured officer in Southern District?
I don't have information on that. We were taking rocks earlier in the Southern District. We had a young leader out there who did a very good job of responding in a very peaceful way. They ended up arresting, I believe it was what I was told, about 3 to 4 juveniles who were down in that area. So I don't know about the injured officers, but we'll follow up with you.
The arrests, the 10 arrests, were they all for curfew violations or for various?
They're for various, kind of giving you feedback on it without my glasses. In the Central District, we had 2 for looting. In the Eastern District, 1 disorderly conduct. And then in the Western District, we had, I believe, the vast majority are for curfew violations. That was 7 total, 10 all total.
So all 10 were after curfew?
Yes, ma'am.
All 10 were after curfew?
Yes.
There was a point around 10:30, 10:45 when it was cleared out around Pennsylvania. There was about a dozen protesters and press that were there, and then the line of police shot. Tell us, I wonder what the mindset was, what's the decision-making process for when to tell us.
As the skirmish line moved forward, I know several times off to their flanks, which are off the sides of them, they were taking rocks and glass that were coming in. They were trying to push the crowd away and out. Apparently it worked, firing the pepper balls. We tried to deploy smoke with the wind shifting. It kind of also blinded us at the same time. So we had to hold and let the smoke clear, and then they were, like I said, taking rocks and pellets. They were trying to push people further. They also used the armored cars to go out and push the participants off of the street.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Folks, we'll have another briefing tomorrow between 12 and 1. For the next couple of hours, we'll continue to put updates out over our social media accounts. Anybody that has any questions, you can send them to our News BPD address. and we'll keep you updated in the morning. Thank you.
Report of the officer being shot.